Thank you. So, welcome to session 12 of the Sundarakandam learning series. We are about to start shloka number 81. So, let's first learn to chant it. Pandurarunavarnani, Pandurarunavarnani, Neelamanjishthakani cha, Neelamanjishthakani cha, Pandurarunavarnani, Neelamanjishthakani cha, Pandurarunavarnani, Neelamanjishthakani cha, Kapina Krishyamanani, Kapina Krishyamanani. The two avagraha symbols which you see, those S symbols, you will just say A there. Kapina Krishyamanani, Mahabhrani Chakashire, Kapina Krishyamanani, Mahabhrani Chakashire. Okay, together. Pandurarunavarnani, Neelamanjishthakani cha, Kapina Krishyamanani, Mahabhrani Chakashire. Once more. Pandurarunavarnani, Neelamanjishthakani cha, Kapina Krishyamanani, Mahabhrani Chakashire. Watch out for the use of the nakara. Panduraruna Varnani, Kapina Akrishyamanani, Mahabhrani, Bhrani, na. Okay, wherever there is a na, make sure that you roll your tongue. Now we'll see the meaning of this particular shloka. Here, what we have seen so far is Hanuman is going at a super pace along the ocean. He is dragging the waves with him, so much so that he's drawing a line between the ocean and the sky. And then here the description continues of the clouds. He is moving so fast, the clouds are also seeming to move with him. What are the clouds? How are they moving? The color of the clouds. That is what is being described in this particular shloka. So, Meru Mandara, so Mahavegaha. No, that's not the shloka. We are in 780. No? So, Panduraruna Varnani. So Kapina Akrishyamanani. Kapina, by the monkey, by Hanuman. Akrishyamanani. Those which were attracted. What is being attracted? First we saw the waves were being attracted. The water was being attracted. Now he is Maruti, right? Son of Vayu. Obviously he will drag the clouds with him. Now the clouds are being attracted. Akrishyamanani. How do we know it's the clouds? Because we have the word Mahabhrani. Mahabhrani means large, majestic clouds. Okay, so Akrishyamanani, Panduraruna Varnani. Pandu refers to white in color, pale color. We have Dhritarashtra's brother Pandu, Mahabharata, right? He was known as Pandu because he was pale. Okay, so Pandu means white in color. Aruna, we all know Arunam, Karunam, Tarangitakshi. What is the color? Red. So Panduraruna Varnani, in the shades of white and in the shades of red. Neela Manjishtha Kanicha. Neela refers to blue. Manjishtha refers to yellow. So blue and yellow color. Mahabhrani, clouds. So the clouds were of all these colors. White, red, blue and yellow. Chakashire, they all shone. Those clouds which were being pulled by him, they all shone brightly in these colors. That is the meaning of this particular stanza. So clear? I'm moving forward. Pravishan abhrajalani, Pravishan abhrajalani, Nishpatanscha punah punaha, Nishpatanscha punah punaha, Prachannascha prakashascha, Prachannascha prakashascha, Chandrama iva lakshyate, Chandrama iva lakshyate. Line by line. Pravishanabhrajalani, Nishpatanscha punah punaha, Pravishanabhrajalani, Nishpatancha punah punaha. Prachannascha prakashascha. Chandrama iva lakshyate. Prachannascha prakashascha. Chandrama iva lakshyate. Together. One. Pravishanabhrajalani निष्पतंश्च पुनः पुनः प्रच्छन्नश्च प्रकाशश्च चन्द्रमा इव लक्ष्यते. Once more. प्रविशन्नभ्रजालानि निष्पतंश्च पुनः पुनः प्रच्छन्नश्च प्रकाशश्च चन्द्रमा इव लक्ष्यते. Okay. So now we will see the meaning of this particular shloka. Hanuman is going in the sky. He is dragging the clouds with him. So when he is dragging the clouds, clouds are also very large in size, no? So it appears as if he is coming in and out of the clouds. Abhrajalani, the strings of clouds, a collection of clouds. Punaha, punaha pravishan, repeatedly entering. So Hanuman looks as if he is repeatedly entering the clouds. Nishpatanscha, and then coming out of the clouds. Who enters the clouds and comes out of the clouds occasionally?
Moon, ma'am.
Yeah. Moon. Exactly. So Chandrama, see, you're having Kavi Subhradaya. You're able to think like the Kavi. So because Hanuman is coming in and out of the clouds repeatedly, he looks like Chandrama. Chandrama, Prachannascha Prakashascha. Prachanna refers to hiding. Prakashascha refers to illuminating. So by hiding himself and showing himself outside, he looks like Chandramaha Iva Lakshyate. He looks like the moon. So this is how the poet is comparing Hanuman to the moon. When he enters and exits the clouds, when he enters and comes out of the clouds, he's as if he's hiding and then coming out and showing himself like the moon. That is the meaning of this particular stanza. It's clear and moving forward. Okay. प्लवमानं तु तं दृष्ट्वा प्लवमानं तु तं दृष्ट्वा प्लवङ्गं त्वरितं तदा प्लवङ्गं त्वरितं तदा ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि. In the text here, it is written Varshani in the PPT. It is only Pushpa Varshani. Obviously, no rain. Pushpa Varshani. Deva Gandharva Danavaha. Deva Gandharva Danavaha. Deva Gandharva Danavaha. In the chatting file, it is right. Plavamanam tu tam drishtva. Plavangam tvaritam tada. प्लवमानं तु तं दृष्ट्वा प्लवङ्गं त्वरितं तदा ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि देवगन्धर्वदानवाः ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि देवगन्धर्वदानवाः तदा together प्लवमानं तु तं दृष्ट्वा प्लवङ्गं त्वरितं तदा ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि देवगन्धर्वदानवाः. Once more. प्लवमानं तु तं दृष्ट्वा प्लवङ्गं त्वरितं तदा ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि देवगन्धर्वदानवाः. Meaning, tada, then, tvaritam. Tvaritam means quickly. Plavamanam, one who was crossing the ocean quickly at great speed. Tam plavangam, that monkey. The word plavanga and plavamana seem to have an alliterative quality, right? Plavamanam means crossing, one who is crossing. Plavangam, plavangaha means monkey. So monkeys are also known as plavangaha, just like they are known as kapihi, vanaraha. Another name for monkey is plavanga. What does plavanga mean? The ones who keep leaping from one place to another. Just like they leap from a branch of one tree to another branch of another tree. Same way Hanuman is leaping from the ocean shore across the ocean to the other shore. Okay. So plavangam, monkey. Drishtva, having seen. So tada tvaritam plavamanam tam plavangam drishtva. Thus seeing the fast leaping monkey, Deva Gandharva Danavaha. Devas, Gandharvas, and Danavas. Pushpa Varshani, rain of flowers. Danavaha are like the children of Danu. Just like Devas are the children of Aditi, Danavas are children of Danu. Who is therefore Danu, do you think? Danu is the wife of
Kashyap, no?
Kashyapa. Correct. Kashyapa's wife, Danu. So Danavas are the children of Danu and they are also like Rakshasas. Okay. Danavaha Pushpavarshani Vavarshuhu. They rained flowers. Vavarshuhu. Litlakara. They rained flowers on Hanuman. So as he was crossing the ocean, Devas, Gandharvas and Danavas showered flowers on him. That's the meaning of this particular shloka. Is it clear? I hope the meaning is clear and move forward. It was like they were cheering him on. Okay, now this section of these 2-3 shlokas is about how everyone cheers him on before he meets his obstacles. Tatapanahitam suryaha Tatapanahitam suryaha Plavantam vanareshwaram Plavantam vanareshwaram Sishebe cha tada vayu Sishebe cha tada vayu Ramakaryaarthasiddhaye Ramakaryaarthasiddhaye Tatapanahitam suryaha Plavantam vanareshwaram Tatapanahitam suryaha Plavantam vanareshwaram Sishebe cha tada vayu Ramakaryaarthasiddhaye Sishebe cha tada vayu Ramakaryaarthasiddhaye. Together. Tatapanahitam suryaha Plavantam vanareshwaram Sishebe cha tada vayu Ramakaryaarthasiddhaye. Okay. Next shloka, we will learn 3 shlokas and then see the Anvaya together. Because this shows different people encouraging Hanuman on his path. Okay. Rishayastuvuschaiva Rishayastuvuschaiva. This seems like a mouthful. Rishayastuvuschaiva Plavamanam vihayasa. Again, I'll repeat the first word. Rishayastuvuschaiva Rishayastuvuschaiva Plavamanam vihayasa. Joshika, you want me to repeat the word?
No, ma'am, it is written as Ritavas, Rishavas. It's Nama at the last time, not Ver, ma'am.
Rishayastuvuschaiva. That is what is the exact thing. What is there in the PPT is correct.
Ma'am, in book it is na, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it's num in book.
1 second, let me just compare.
Yes, ma'am, it is na.
Let me just compare 1 minute. Chainam. Both have the same meaning. Okay, let me read from the book. Rishabhastushtu. Both have the same meaning. Cha eva, cha enam. Both eva certainly they did. Enam, Hanuman they did. So both have the same meaning. Again, there is a Patha Veda. If in the audio file it is there as Tushtuvuschaiva, please note it as Tushtuvuschaivam. Because it is there so in Giri book. Okay, now I'm reading from the Giri book. Rishayastushtuvuschaivam. 1 minute, I went off the other one. Rishayastuvuschainam Plavamanam vihayasa. Rishayastuvuschainam Plavamanam vihayasa. Jaguscha devagandharvaha. Jaguscha devagandharvaha. Jaguscha devagandharvaha. Prashansanto mahaujasam Prashansanto Mahaujasam. Prashansanto Mahaujasam. Line by line. Rishayastuştuvuschainam Plavamanam Vihayasa Jaguscha Deva Gandharvaha Prashansanto Mahaujasam. Once more. Rishayastuştuvuschainam Plavamanam Vihayasa Jaguscha Deva Gandharvaha Prashansanto Mahaujasam. Since many people are still struggling, we chant it once more. Rishayastuştuvuschainam Plavamanam Vihayasa Jaguscha Deva Gandharvaha Prashansanto Mahaujasam. Okay, next the third shloka we will see. That is the 86th shloka. Nagascha Tushtuburyaksha. Nagascha Tushtuburyaksha. Rakshamsi Vibudha Kagha. Rakshansi Vibudha Kagha. Rakshansi Vibudha Kagha. Nagascha Tushtuburyaksha. Rakshansi Vibudha Kagha. Nagascha Tushtuburyaksha. Rakshansi Vibudha Kagha. Prekshya sarve kapivaram. Prekshya sarve kapivaram. Sahasa vigataklamam. Sahasa vigataklamam. Prekshya sarve kapivaram. Sahasa vigataklamam. Prekshya sarve kapivaram. Sahasa vigataklamam. Together. Nagascha Tushtuburyaksha. Rakshansi Vibudha Kagha. Prekshya sarve kapivaram. Sahasa vigataklamam. Nagascha Tushtuburyaksha. Rakshansi Vibudha Kagha. Prekshya sarve kapivaram. Sahasa vigataklamam. Does anyone want me to repeat anything in this to teach the 3 shlokas? Three
Yes, ma'am,
shlokas
this
may
last
be a little
shloka,
difficult. Tell me.
this last shloka alone, the first line, ma'am.
Okay. Nagascha Tushtuburyaksha. Rakshansi Vibudha Kagha. Prekshya sarve kapivaram. Sahasa vigataklamam. Once more. Nagascha Tushtuburyaksha. Rakshansi Vibudha Kagha. Prekshya sarve kapivaram. Sahasa vigataklamam. Okay, these 3 seem a little like tongue twisters, but let me assure you that after 88, 89, it becomes easier to chant. Okay, only these 3. You need to practice it nicely. Before he meets the obstacles, we need to have some obstacles. No, from our end also, we have to face some little obstacles. No, so we just practice a little bit, we'll get it. It's not very complicated. Let's now see the meaning. 3 shlokas together. So, what is the basic? I'll just read out the shlokas. Tatapa nahitam suryaha. Okay, plavantam vanareshwaram. Sisheve chatada vayu. Ramakaryartha siddhaye. Rishyestushtuvuschainam. Plavamanam vihayasa. Jaguscha deva gandharvaha. Prashansanto mahaujasam. Nagascha tushtuvur yakshaha. Rakshamsi vibudhaha khagaha. Prekshya sarve kapivaram. Sahasa vigataklamam. So here he is crossing the ocean. What is the reaction from Deva, Gandharvas and Deva, Gandharva, Danavas? They just rained flowers spontaneously on him. They were thrilled. Then what happened? Tada. Then Plavantam, the one who was sleeping, in the same like in the previous shloka. Plavamanam, Plavantam. Both are object Okay, so Plavantam, the one who was sleeping. Tam, he. Vanarottabam, the greatest among the Vanaras, the one who was sleeping, who was the greatest among the Vanaras. Ramakaryartha Siddhaye, for the purpose of attaining Rama's objective of finding Sita. So Ramakaryartha Siddhaye, that is the Hetu for all their behavior. Okay, Devas, Gandharvas, Danavas were amazed at the rained flowers. Now the following people are amazed at his prowess at leaping over the ocean because he is achieving something so great out of pure bhakti for his Lord. Okay, so Ramakaryartha Siddhaye. So what happened? Suryaha, Tatapanahitam Suryaha. Is there? No, that's Surya. Suryaha, who is Surya Bhagavan? His own Guru. So first his Guru's reaction. Nahi Tatapa, did not burn fiercely, causing him to feel hot. So Nahi Tatapa, he was gently there because he was present. He wanted to see his Shishya's feet, but he was not interested in presenting his Ugra form to his Shishya because his Shishya was achieving a great feat. He wanted to encourage. So how was he encouraging? By not shining very brightly. So he was not Nahi Tatapa, by not causing heat. Vayuhu, his own father. Cha Sisheve. Sisheve means he ruffled his hair. Like how you can imagine a father fondly ruffles his child's hair when he does something good, no? You get good marks, come home, show your report card, your dad will touch your hair and then rub your hair, nicely ruffle your hair. Same way, now Vayu is pleased. His report card is excellent. Hanuman has showed his capability. You are my son, truly my son, you are great. So he ruffled his hair gently. But remember, it was not because he was just his father. He was doing this because Hanuman was doing it for Ramakaryartha Siddhi. For the purpose of Rama's work, he was doing. So Vayu was thrilled. So Guru is thrilled. So when will the parents and Guru be happy? That's one Vyanja, one Vyangartha we can see in this. One deeper meaning we can see in this. When will the Guru and when will the parents be happy? The Guru and the parents will be happy when we work for a higher purpose. Not when we work for a material purpose, low order purpose. Okay. They will be happy when we have a higher goal in life. So we must have a higher goal in life and we should work for a higher purpose to get the true blessings from our Guru and from our parents. Vihayasa Plavamanam. In the sky, one who was sleeping. Mahaujasam, the one with great radiance, the one with great vigor. Rish, who Hanuman. Okay, so now the reaction of others. First Guru, father scene, reaction of others. So the one who was leaping in the sky, and the one who was very vigorous, Rishayaha Tushtuho, the Rishis. Okay, the Rishis are also Charana Charitaha. They are also happily walking on the path of the sky. So they also praised Tushtuhu. We will see the word Tushtuhu again and again. No, Tushtuhu means Prathama Purusha Bahuvachanam. To mean praised. They praised him. Okay, so they also praised him. Cha Enam, also he was. Devagandhar, also he. Devagandharvaha Prashansantaha. They first rained flowers on him. Now they are singing his praises. Prashamsa karoti, Prashansantaha. Okay, past tense. They praised him. Who Devas and Gandharvas praised Hanuman. So Rishis praised him. Devas and Gandharvas praised him. Vigata Klamam Kapivaram Prekshya. Vigata Klamam means one who does not have any klama. Klama means what? One who does not have any fatigue. Vigata Klama means one who is happy. Not at all fatigue. He is effortlessly crossing the ocean. For him, it is like child's play. One who leaped across to catch the sun, thinking it's a mango. For him, leaping across the ocean is child's play only. So he leaped effortlessly. Vigata Klamam. So when they saw him, fatigueless, Kapivaram, the greatest of the monkeys, Prekshya, when they saw him, Sahasa, at once, Nagaha cha yakshaha rakshansi vibudaha. Nagas, the serpents. Serpents live in a land called Bhogavati. Okay, this Bhogavati is somewhere near Patala Loka only. So they were seeing from the subterranean, they were seeing from under the water. So Nagas who were seeing from under the water, they also, Tushtubuhu, they also praised. Yakshaha, the Yakshas. Yakshas are obviously on the aerial path. They also praised. Rakshamsi, even the Rakshasas praised Hanuman, who was Vibhudaha. Vibhudaha refers to the sages. Okay, so the sages also praised him. Sarve Tushtuhu, all of them praised. Here the word Rakshasas, Rakshamsi. Does it refer to Rakshasas or does it refer to something else? Could be a question, because if Rakshasas know, then Ravana will know. If Ravana knows, then Karyam is finished. So here, Govind Raja in his Bhushanakara, in his commentary says, the word Rakshamsi refers to the Dikpalakas, the protectors of the direction. The southern direction and the southwest and the southeast are all protected by Yama and the other Dikpalakas, right? Nairati is also one such Dikpalaka. Okay, so that direction, the custodians of the direction. So here the reference is to Nairati and his team. Okay, those people also praised him, is what Govind Raja says in his commentary. Okay, so with this we see the meaning of these three shlokas together. And here Velukudi Mahan in his Bhashyam also says, Velukudi Krishnan Swamigal in his Upanyasam also says, this shloka teaches us that when someone is doing something good, right? Everything we say, no, when something good, the universe, when we do something good, the universe conspires to make it happen. That's exactly the point. So when Hanuman is doing something good, the elements support him, gods support him, Devas, Gandharvas, Asuras, Devas, Gandharvas, Danavas, Rishis, everyone support and praise him. But you'll see that some of these very same people are going to test him also, because they know how effortlessly he's crossing. So the very same Devas and Gandharvas will shortly test him also. We'll see that also. Okay, so till here is the meaning clear? If you want me to repeat anything, because the three shlokas together, no, so if you want me to repeat anything, I can. From now on, the challenges will start. This is what happens, no? We get some praise, something good happens, and then one challenge will come. So challenge is coming. You all know the challenge also. So we'll now see the next shloka. Did I miss a shloka? Tasmin plavagashardule, plavamane hanumati, plavamane hanumati. Remember to keep it hrasva, don't drag the e. Hanumati, ikshvakukulamanaarthi, ikshvakukulamanaarthi. चिन्तयामास सागरः, चिन्तयामास सागरः, तस्मिन् प्लवगशार्दूले प्लवमाने हनुमति, तस्मिन् प्लवगशार्दूले प्लवमाने हनुमति, हनुमति इक्ष्वाकुकुलमानार्थी, चिन्तयामास सागरः, इक्ष्वाकुकुलमानार्थी, चिन्तयामास सागरः. Together. तस्मिन् प्लवगशार्दूले प्लवमाने हनुमति, इक्ष्वाकुकुलमानार्थी, चिन्तयामास सागरः. Once more. तस्मिन् प्लवगशार्दूले प्लवमाने हनुमति, इक्ष्वाकुकुलमानार्थी, चिन्तयामास वानरः. Okay, first Sagara is now getting some thoughts. The ocean has to respond. Oh, its waves have been risen up, the clouds have been pushed along, the animals, aquatic animals have been exposed. The ocean's reaction now we have to see. Plavagashardule tasmin. When the tiger among the monkeys, Plavagashardula, Shardula means tiger, Plavagashardula means the tiger among the monkeys. Tasmin Hanumati, when that Hanuman, this is Sati Saptami. Plavagashardule tasmin Hanumati plavamane sati is how we should take. Tasmin Hanumati, when Hanuman plavamane, when he was sleeping over him, thus. So when the tiger among the monkeys, Hanuman, was thus sleeping over him, plavamane sati. Sagaraha, what did the ocean do? Sagaraha. Who is Sagara? Sagara, the adjective is there. Ikshvakukula manarthi, one who had a great regard for Ikshvaku Vamsha, the one who had a great regard for the line from which Lord Rama has descended. Saha Chintayamasa, he started to think. So now one reaction is coming from the ocean. That is the meaning of this particular stanza. Okay, I'm moving on next. Sahagyam vanarendrasya, Sahagyam vanarendrasya, Yadi naham hanumataha, Yadi naham hanumataha, Karishyami bhavishyami, Karishyami bhavishyami. Sarvavachyo vivakshatam. Sarvavachyo vivakshatam. Sarvavachyo vivakshatam. I see many are not chanting. I hope it's clear, this line. Sarvavachyo vivakshatam. Sahakyam vanarendrasya yadi naham hanumatah. Sahakyam vanarendrasya yadi naham hanumatah. Karishyami bhavishyami. Sarvavachyo vivakshatam. Karishyami bhavishyami. Sarvavachyo vivakshatam. Together. Sahagyam vanarendrasya yadi naham hanumatah. Karishyami bhavishyami. Sarvavachyo vivakshatam. Once more. Sutit, move the pen from your mouth so I can see your lips move. Sahagyam vanarendrasya yadi naham hanumatah. Karishyami bhavishyami. Sarvavachyo vivakshatam. Meaning, aham, I. Now, who's this aham here? Sagara Raja. Okay, the ocean king. He has now decided. Aham. Vanarendrasya Hanumataha. Hanuman, Hanumantau, Hanumataha. Like this, Hanumantaha. This, if you see, Hanumataha is in Sashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam, which means Hanumans. Vanarendrasya means the chief of the monkeys. Okay, of the chief of the monkey, Hanuman, his Sahayam, his help. So, so Hanuman's help, na karishyami, if I don't do, yadi vivakshatam. So, if I don't do, vivakshatam, by all the wise men, by all those who not only know the wise things, the good things and the correct things, but they also speak out the wise things. There are many people who know wise things and they keep quiet, good things and they keep quiet. They don't correct when something goes wrong. But vivakshataha are those people who will make it a point to open their mouth and correct when you go wrong. So they are called wise speakers. So they are wise in the first place. Second, they know how to correct also. So if you do something wrong, we all have such elders, no, who will not keep quiet, who will tell us when we are going wrong. That's what is the meaning of vivakshataha, the elders who know things and who will open their mouths and correct. So the wise speakers. So by those people, sarvavachyaha. Sarvavachyaha means they will all blame me. One who is blamed. Okay, sarvavachyaha is not a good word. Vachya has bad words will be told about me. Sarvavachyaha bhavishyami. I will be blamed. So all the wise people who know much more than I do will blame me. That is the meaning. So if I do not offer timely help to Hanuman, now is Sagara's opportunity to help Hanuman. If Hanuman was in Kishkinda, or if Hanuman was inside in Lanka only, or if Hanuman was even in Ayodhya, can Sagara Raja help him in any way? No. Only when somebody is in need of help and they are in a place where you can help them, can you offer help. So that recognition sets in Sagara Raja's mind that this is the right opportunity for me to offer help. If I don't offer help, that is why when the right time to offer help comes, and if we don't offer help, then we are blameworthy. Okay, at least our conscience will blame us, yes or no? When we have to do help to somebody, when we have to help somebody and we choose to remain quiet and not offer help, then even if these vivakshatam, even if the vivakshataha don't blame us, we will blame ourselves, no? So that is what here now Sagara is undergoing, that thought he is now experiencing. If I do not help, then I will be blamed. It is wrong for me. So sarvam vachyam ninda yasmin tadrisha. So the one who will be blamed through ninda. So I don't want that ninda is what he's thinking. Why should, there is even more an important reason for him to help, apart from the fact that Hanuman is crossing over, as we will shortly see. Is the meaning clear? I'll move forward. Okay. Ahamikshvakunathena sagarena vivardhitaha ahamikshvakunathena sagarena vivardhitaha ahamikshvakunathena sagarena vivardhitaha. Is it different in the book?
Ma'am, it is Sagarena.
So,
Yes,
Sagarena, once, yeah, sorry, I'm only changing Sagarena, I'm wrong, sorry. Thank you. Ahamikshvakunathena sagarena vivardhitaha. Ahamikshvakunathena sagarena vivardhitaha. Thank you, Harikaji. Ikshvaku sachivaschayam. Ikshvaku sachivaschayam. Navasiditumarhati. Navasiditumarhati. Ikshvaku sachivaschayam. नावसीदितुमर्हति इक्ष्वाकु सचिवश्चायं नावसीदितुमर्हति together अहमिक्ष्वाकुनाथेन सगरेण विवर्धितः इक्ष्वाकु सचिवश्चायं नावसीदितुमर्हति once more अहमिक्ष्वाकुनाथेन सगरेण विवर्धितः इक्ष्वाकु सचिवश्चायं नावसीदितुमर्हति. Okay, so now we will see the, is the shloka chanting clear? Because I made a mistake. It is sagarena only, not sagarena. Okay, so now coming to the meaning. So basically what happened was, okay, I'll get the meaning and then go to the story. There's a small story here. So meaning first, aham ikshvaku nathena. I, by the ruler of the Ikshvakus, who Sagara, by King Sagara, Vivardhitaha, I was extended by King Sagara. Vivardhitaha means one who was extended. So I was extended by King Sagara. Ikshvaku Sachivaha, the minister of the Ikshvakus. Who is that? Who is it? Hanuman. Ikshvaku Sachivaha, Hanuman. Okay. Ikshvaku Sachivaha cha. I am this Ikshvaku Sachiva who is there, Hanuman. Avasiditum narhati. I cannot allow him to perish. Not that Hanuman was in any danger of perishing. But the ocean had this huge overdeveloped sense of responsibility, and he felt, the ocean king, Sagara Raja felt, oh, what if somebody who's from the Ikshvaku dynasty, his messenger, comes to any kind of grief when he is crossing over me, because it is not an easy task to cross over 100 yojanas. If something happens, it will be my responsibility. So let me help him in some possible way. So this is called well-meaning help. Okay, this is somebody who is very well-meaning. Need not necessarily be necessary, but the person is very well-meaning. That is only Sagara. Okay, he is very well-meaning. So one who has been extended by Sagara. I'm sure you all know the story, right? How many of you know the story? How many of you don't know the story? If many of you don't know the story, I will tell the story. If you already know the story, there's no point. You all know the story? No? I don't even mind if some child who knows the story puts a video of it in the group and we can all see. Okay, then I'll tell the story fast. So you all know that Rama's ancestor was King Sagara. He is the one who was the father of 60,000 sons, right? And he is the one who conducted an Ashwamedha Yajna. So the purpose of the Yajna was to acquire world domination, right? So, and also to ascend to Indra Padani. Shatak Kratuhu, one who does 100 Ashwamedha Yajnas becomes Indra. So Indra was now threatened by Sagara's Ashwamedha Yajna. In Ashwamedha Yajna, the horse will be allowed to run unfettered. Every king, when he allows the horse to pass through his kingdom without challenging the horse, is said to have accepted the dominion of the king who unleashed the horse in the first place. So Sagara unleashed the horse. And the horse went on, and Indra, by his magical powers, hid the horse in a far off place. Okay, now Sagara and his sons, 60,000 sons. He had 60,000 sons from one wife, and another wife had one son called Asamanjas. Okay, Asamanjas. The boon was, they were childless for many years, and the boon was that one wife could bear 60,000 children, just like how Duryodhana and his brothers were born out of small pots. Same story. 60,000 sons born out of small test tubes. Okay, so they were all born. Test tube babies happened many years ago. First instance of test tube babies before Mahabharata times. Because this is quoted in Valmiki Ramayanam in the Balakanda as a story that happened in the distant past. Okay, so 60,000 sons were born who were little up to no good, and one son who is good. So one wife had Asamanjas, the good son, and the other wife had 60,000 little foolish, not so wise, not so good sons. Okay, so now the 60,000 sons were unleashed to were sent out to find the horse, which was unleashed and lost. So they looked everywhere. The ocean was always there. The earth was one large landmass. Sagara was the ruler of the entire earth. Okay, so we've heard of Pangaea and Panthalassa in our geography lesson. You should imagine those times. Pangaea, one large mass of land. Sagara is the king of Pangaea. Okay, Pangaea is only Bharatavarsha. So, like that. There's one big, large mass of ocean. The ocean was not divided into the 7 oceans that we know today. Okay, so this was created by his sons. We'll see how. So the 60,000 sons went in search of the horse. Wherever they went, they were instructed by their father, keep digging the earth, go to Patala, find the horse, wherever it may be. And the 60,000 sons, unmindful of the destruction that they caused, rampaged through the whole earth looking for the horses, and they kept digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging. And those large, massive holes that they dug filled with water, which became the 7 oceans. So the ocean was extended, that one large ocean which was there. So it was not that ocean did not exist before Sagara. Ocean, only Ganga didn't come to earth before Sagara. The oceans was one large mass. Aquatic animals existed, but after the Kharana happened, after the digging happened, the oceans were created. So that is why Sagara, son, Sagara. So from Sagara, one who came, Sagara. That is why the ocean is called Sagar. Sagara. Why do we call it Sagara? Because it comes from Sagara. So Sagarena Vivardhitaha. I was extended by Sagara. Just to continue the story, they found the horse resting somewhere near Kapila, sage Kapila, who was in deep dhyana. They went and disturbed the Muni, unmindful of their nuisance. They disturbed the Muni. The Muni merely opened his eyes. By the power of his tapasya, the moment the Muni looked at the 60,000 men, each of them, they were all burnt to ashes. And then Sagara, who was very remorseful, was told, if you bring the Deva Ganga down to earth, and that washes over Patala Loka where their ashes are, your sons will get mukti. Otherwise, gone. So that is why the whole quest of the family after Sagara, Asamanja's son Amshuman looked for his whole life to get Ganges down, but he did not succeed. Amshuman's son Bhagiratha undertook severe prayatna. That is why it's called Bhagiratha Prayatna. So he undertook severe penance in order to get the Ganga down. Even when Ganga came down, there was one condition. I'm digressing a little bit, but you all know the condition. Ganga was kept there in a kamandalu in Brahmaloka in Brahma's hands. So Brahma said, unless Lord Vishnu takes a Trivikrama avatara and kicks the kamandalu and Ganga is kicked down, I will not be able to release Ganga to earth. So they waited for years. Bhagiratha waited for years. Finally, Trivikrama kicked Brahma's kamandalu. Ganga, which was there inside the kamandalu, flew down to. The flow was so much that without even touching the 60,000 sons' ashes, Ganga would have gone to Padalaloka. That is where Lord Shiva came in and played the hero's role. Bhagiratha prayed to Lord Shiva, fervently saying, "O Panyachata, please catch the flow of the Ganga. Only that way we will be able to save the earth. We will be able to save my forefathers." So Lord Shiva opened his Jata, Ganga came into the Jata, and then it started to flow. And even then Ganga flew so fiercely that it practically washed away the ashram of Sage Jannu. Sage Jannu got angry with his great tapasya. He caught Ganga in his kamandalu and kept it off. Then Bhagiratha prayed to Jannu and said, if you don't release the Ganga, how will my ancestors get their mukti? Please release the Ganga. Then finally from his ear, Jannu released Ganga, so she became Jannavi. And then Ganga flowed down, washed across the ashes of the dead ancestors, and they got mukti. Goes the story. But the point here is, Sagarena Vivarditaha. They were grown, the seeds were expanded or extended by the work of Sagara. So the name of the seas or ocean is Sagara. So that is why he owes a great debt of gratitude to Ikshvaku. That is why he says, Ikshvaku Sachivaschayam Navasiritum Arhuti. I cannot allow the minister of the Ikshvakus to come to any kind of grief. Okay, this is the story and this is the shloka meaning. Tatha maya vidhatavyam तथा मया विधातव्यम् विश्रमेत यथा कपिः विश्रमेत यथा कपिः शेषं च मयि विश्रान्तः शेषं च मयि विश्रान्तः सुखेनातिपतिष्यति सुखेनातिपतिष्यति. Please be on mute. Whoever is not on mute, because I cannot mute you. तथा मया विधातव्यम् विश्रमेत यथा कपिः शेषं च मयि विश्रान्तः सुखेनातिपतिष्यति. Once more. तथा मया विधातव्यम् विश्रमेत यथा कपिः शेषं च मयि विश्रान्तः सुखेनातिपतिष्यति. कपिः यथा विश्रमेत. The monkey likewise he may rest where he may rest. Tatha, like that. Maya, by me. Vidhatavyam, arrangements have to be made. Vidhatavyam, I have to work. I ought to make such arrangements. Mai Vishrantaha, on me, the one who is well rested. Shesham, the remaining ocean. Sukhena, happily. Atipatishyati, can cross over. So the net meaning is, likewise, the one who is crossing the ocean, I must provide rest to him in such a way that well rested, he can resume his journey across the ocean, across the remaining part of the ocean, happily. This is the meaning. Okay, I hope the meaning is clear. So essentially, he is now making a resolve that Hanuman has to rest on him. He cannot rest on water. If somebody rests on water, they will also be flowing along with the water unless you have some way in which you can stand firmly on water. It's not possible. So now he's going to call upon one more person who owes a favor. Called pulling in favors. Okay, he's pulling in one more favor. Iti kritva matim sadhvim. Iti kritva matim sadhvim. Samudraschannamambhasi. 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 Hiranyanabham mainakam. Hiranyanabham mainakam. Uvacha girisattamam. Uvacha girisattamam. Iti kritva matim sadhvim. Samudraschannamambhasi. Iti kritva matim sadhvim. Samudraschannamambhasi. Hiranyanabham mainakam. Uvacha girisattamam. Hiranyanabham mainakam. Uvacha girisattamam. Together. Iti kritva matim sadhvim. Samudraschannamambhasi. Hiranyanabham mainakam. Uvacha girisattamam. Once more. Iti kritva matim sadhvim. Samudraschannamambhasi. Hiranyanabham mainakam. Uvacha girisattamam. Samudraha iti sadhvim matim kritva. Samudraha, the ocean. Iti, like this. Sadhvim matim. Mati means resolution, determination. Sadhvi mati means good resolution, correct resolution. This is so essentially Valmiki is approving of Sagara's intention. Says that the intention is good. Obviously, to repay a good thing done to you is a good thing. No, to repay something good done to you is dharmic. So sadhvim matim, good resolution. Kritva, having done. Ambhasi, in the water. Channam, Samudras Channam is there, no? Channam means hidden. Mainakam, Mainaka Parvata. Hiranyanabham, the one with golden peaks. Girisattamam, the greatest among the mountains. Uvacha, he spoke to. So having thus firmed up his mind with a good resolution, Sagara now spoke these words to Mainaka, the greatest among mountains, who was also addressed here with the adjective Hiranyanabha, one with golden peaks. Hiranyanabha could mean filled with gold, could also mean one with golden peaks. When the sun's rays shine on a mountain, large mountain, it shines like gold, which is why the mountain is referred to as Hiranyanabha. So this is the meaning. Tvam iha sura sanghanam. Tvam iha sura sanghanam. Patala talavasinam. Patala talavasinam. Devaragya girishreshtha. Devaragya girishreshtha. Parighah sanniveshitah. Parighah sanniveshitah. Tvam ihasura-sanghanam patala-talavasinam. Tvam ihasura-sanghanam patala-talavasinam. Devaragya-girishreshtha parighah sanniveshitah. Devaragya-girishreshtha parighah sanniveshitah. Let's see it together. Tvam iha sura sanghanam patala talavasinam devaragya girishreshtha parighah sanniveshitah. Once more. Tvam iha sura sanghanam patala talavasinam devaragya girishreshtha parighah sanniveshitah. So now he's addressing, he wants work done. Obviously, you will find people addressing each other very respectfully throughout Ramayana. Okay, he won't say, hey, Mainaka, get up. He will nicely, politely address him. Oh, Girishreshta, oh, great among the mountains. Okay, so the one who is the greatest among the mountains. So politely he's addressing him. Oh, great one among the mountains. Tvam iha, you here, Patala Talavasidam, of the ones who are residing in Patala Loka. Asura Sanghana. Who are the people who are residing in Patala Loka? One whole bunch of Asuras. The group of Asuras. Parigaha. Like a stopping beam. I'll explain. Devaragya by Indra. Sanniveshitaha. Have been placed. So essentially, you all know the story of Mainaka. I had explained it in the, I had told this story in the previous class, one of the previous classes. The mountains were all winged beings. So later the story also will be told. Indra chopped off the wings of all the mountains because people were being tormented by the flying mountains. So Mainaka alone, through Vayu Bhagavan's help, managed to find place within the ocean. Just because he found a place within the ocean did not mean that he had gone unscathed. Indra still knew of his presence. As long as he was within the ocean, he was no threat because he was not flying around. So he was no threat to the munis and the rishis and the normal people, right? So he allowed him to be there, but with a condition. You know, now when the king is giving you some leeway, he will also expect something in return. So what did Indra expect in return? He said, you will be there like a large blocking mountain in the path of the Patala's entrance, so that the asuras from the Patala cannot escape into Bhuloka and trouble all the living beings, all the people on earth. Patala has an entrance through the ocean. If the entrance is blocked by Mainaka, they will not be able to escape. No. So your job is to stop them from escaping by standing there like one big beam, like a barrier. Okay. So you will be the door. You will be the barrier that stops them from coming outside. Okay. Next shloka. Tvamesham jataviryanam Tvamesham jataviryanam punarevotvadishyatam पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम् पातालस्य प्रमेयस्य द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि त्वमेषां जातवीर्याणां पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम् त्वमेषां जातवीर्याणां पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम् पातालस्य प्रमेयस्य द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि पातालस्य प्रमेयस्य द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि together त्वमेषां जातवीर्याणां पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम् पातालस्य प्रमेयस्य द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि once more त्वमेषां जातवीर्याणां पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम् पातालस्य प्रमेयस्य द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि Jataviryanam, ones who are born with extreme unthinking valor. Who are those? Rakshasas. Okay, they are born with, we say no, that Moodha Dhairyam, that kind of foolhardy valor. Okay, that kind of Jatavirya, therefore named for violent ones, Rakshasas. The ones who are by nature very violent, Rakshasas. Esham, there, these. Punareva, again, Utpatishyam, Utpatishyadam, of the ones who are prone to keeping on coming up again and again. So Utpatishyam, Utpatishyadam, Jataviryanam. Utpatishyadam is in Sashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Jataviryanam Sashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Meaning Utpatishyadam is the adjective for Jatavirya. So ones who are prone to coming up again and again. So you cannot keep them suppressed. They will keep coming up. They will keep, this is what evil things keep doing, no? They keep rearing their head again and again. So the Rakshasas are prone to coming up again and again. So those kind of Rakshasas who are prone to coming up again and again, Patalasya, where from Patala. Tvam Aprameyasya Patalasya, you of the immeasurable Patala. Patala Loka itself is immeasurable. It's so large. One doesn't know where it begins and where it ends. Of the immeasurable Patala, Dwaram Avritya Tishtasi. Blocking the entrance. Dwaram Avritya means blocking the entrance. Tishtasi means you stay. So this is the you are staying, you stay. So this is the description, not by Indra, but this is the description of how Mainaka is sitting by Sagara Raja. So Sagara is telling this to Mainaka. He is saying, you are the one who is blocking the entrance to the immeasurable Patala Loka, which is stopping the Rakshasas, the naturally violent ones, who are prone to coming up again and again. So that is the meaning of this particular shloka. Okay, now we move on to the next one. Tiryagurdhvamadhaschaiva Tiryagurdhvamadhaschaiva Shaktiste Shailavardhitum Shaktiste Shailavardhitum Tiryagurdhvam adhaschaiva Shaktiste Shailavardhitum Tiryagurdhvamadhaschaiva Shaktiste Shailavardhitum Tasmat Sanchodayami Tvam Tasmat Sanchodayami Tvam Uttishta Girisattama Uttishta Girisattama Tasmat Sanchodayami Tvam Uttishta Girisattama Tasmat Sanchodayami Tvam Uttishta Girisattama. Together. Tiryagurdhvamadhaschaiva Shaktiste Shailavardhitum Tasmat Sanchodayami Tvam Uttishta Girisattama. Once more. Tiryagurdhvamadhaschaiva Shaktiste Shailavardhitum Tasmat Sanchodayami Tvam Uttishta Girisattamam. So, hey Shaila, O mountain, Tiryag urdhvam adhaschaiva vardhitum. Vardhitum, to grow. Tiryag, across. Urdhvam, upwards. Adha cha eva, also to the bottom. You are capable of growing, expanding in size, moving as per your wish, crosswise, up and down. Te Shaktihi is your power. Asti. Te Shaktihi Asti. First sentence. Second sentence. Ke Giri Sattama. O greatest among the mountains. Tasmat. Therefore. Twam. You. Sanchodayami. Exhort. Uttishta. Get up. Rise up. So now what is Sagara doing? He's trying to get Mainaka to rise up so that Hanuman can restore him. That's all. So he is telling Mainaka, get up. Stand there. You are capable of moving in any direction that you want. You can grow in any direction that you want. So come, stand up. If you are able to rise up, then you will be able to give a place to rest for Hanuman. Okay, so that is the meaning here. Sa esha kapishartulas. Sa esha kapishartulah. Twamuparyeti viryavan. Joining. Sa esha kapishartulastvam uparyeti viryavan. I'll go slow. Sa esha kapishartulastvam uparyeti viryavan. Once more. Sa esha kapishartulastvam uparyeti viryavan. If you break it, you will say it as Sa esha kapishartulah twamuparyeti viryavan. That's also okay. Sa esha kapishartulastvam uparyeti viryavan. Hanuman Rama karyartham. Hanuman Rama karyartham. Bhima karma khama plutah. Bhima karma khama plutah. Sa esha kapishartulastvamuparyeti viryavan. Hanuman Rama karyartham. Bhima karma khama plutah. Chant. Sa esha kapishartulastvam uparyeti viryavan. Hanuman Rama karyartham. Bhima karma khama plutah. Clear? Want me to redo? Re-explain? Which one, Rajaji? First line, second line.
Ma'am, first one, ma'am, that is after Kapishardula, that together you can chant.
You want me to teach you the together version? No, I'll teach once. Sa esha kapishartulastvam uparyeti. Again. Sa esha kapishartulastvam uparyeti viryavan. Once more. Sa esha kapishartulastvam uparyeti viryavan. Hanuman Rama karyartham. Bhima karma khama plutah. Now he is describing the greatness of Hanuman to Mainaka. Kapishardulaha, the tiger among monkeys. Viryavan, the valiant one. Bhima karma, the one who performs terrific acts of valor, terrific acts of bravery. Saha, Eshaha, Hanuman, he, Hanuman, Rama karyartham, for serving the purpose of Rama. Kham aplutaha. Kham refers to sky. Okay. Kham aplutaha. He is flying across the sky. Tvam upari eti. Over you. Tvam upari. On top of you. Eti. He is going. Okay. So this is a description by Sagara to Mainaka, saying the great Hanuman, for the purpose of Rama, is crossing across you, on top of you, only over the sky. He is leaping over you. See, he's telling. Understood? So it's like a statement that he is making to Mainaka. Next. Asya sahyam maya karyam. Asya sahyam maya karyam. Ikshvaku kulavartinaha. Ikshvaku kulavartinaha asya sahyam maya karyam asya sahyam maya karyam ikshvaku kulavartinaha ikshvaku kulavartinaha mama hi this is mama hi ikshvakavah pujya. Just join it together. Mama hi ikshvakavah pujyaha. I'll repeat. Mama hi ikshvakavah pujyaha. Mama hi ikshvakavah pujya. Param pujyamat pujyatamastava. Param pujyatamastava. Param pujyatamastava. Again, line by line. Asya sahyam maya karyam ikshvaku kulavartinaha. Asya sahyam maya karyam ikshvaku kulavartinaha. Mama hi ikshvakavah pujya. Param pujyatamastava. Mama hi ikshvakavah pujya. Param pujyatamastava. Second line I'm repeating. Mama hi ikshvakavah pujya. Param pujyatamastava. Together. Asya sahyam maya karyam ikshvaku kulavartinaha. Mama hi ikshvakavah pujya. Param pujyatamastava. Once more. Asya sahyam maya karyam ikshvaku kulavartinaha. Mama hi ikshvakavah pujya. Param pujyatamastava. Asya Hanumataha. Hanumans. Ikshvaku kulavartinaha. Of the one who serves the Ikshvaku race. Kulavarti means not one who belongs, but one who is helping the race, one who is a Sachiva, one who is helping the race of Ikshvaku. It's the race of Ikshvaku. Maya sahyam, by me, help. Karyam, should be done. Okay, karyam is a usage in Sanskrit which denotes ought to be. So help ought to be given. Karyam means help ought to be given. Mama ikshvakavaha, of me, Ikshvakus pujyaha, are to be revered. So I should revere the Ikshvaku Kula people. Ikshvakavaha. Ikshvaku, 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 Ikshvakavaha. Ukaranta Pullinga Shabdaha. Ikshvakavaha pujyaha. The people of the Ikshvaku dynasty are to be revered by me. I should always worship them. Okay. Tava pujyatamaha. For you also, you should also worship them a lot. Why? The worship here is of the Ikshvaku Kula Sachiva. Sagara is worshipping Ikshvaku Kula dynasty only and Ikshvaku Kula Varti, namely Hanuman, because he is serving Ikshvaku race. He is exhorting Mainaka to help because even he must worship those who help Ikshvaku Kula. Why? Because the one who is helping Ikshvaku Kula is Hanuman. And who is he? Son of Vayu. Son of Vayu because Vayu is the one who helped him hide himself. So Mainaka owes a debt of gratitude to Hanuman. So he is reminding Mainaka of the debt of gratitude. So that's what he's telling me. I'll summarize the meaning. Asya Ikshvaku Vartinaha Maya Sahyam Karyam. So of Hanuman, who is helping the Ikshvaku dynasty, I must extend help. By me, Ikshvaku Kula, of me, the Ikshvaku Kula people are revered, are to be revered, and by you, even more so. So that is the meaning of what he's saying. I hope the meaning is clear. Both are to revere. That's the meaning. Kurusachivyamasmakam, Kurusachivyamasmakam, nanah karyamatikramet, nanah karyamatikramet, Kurusachivyamasmakam, nanah karyamatikramet, Kurusachivyamasmakam, nanah karyamatikramet, Kartavyam akritam karyam, Kartavyam akritam karyam, Satam manyumadirayet, Satam manyumudirayet, Satam manyumudirayet kartavyam akritam karyam. Satam manyumudirayet kartavyam akritam karyam. Satam manyumudirayet. Together. Kuru sachivyam asmakam nanah karyamatikramet. Kartavyam akritam karyam. Satam manyumudirayet. Again. Kuru sachivyam asmakam nanah karyamatikramet. Kartavyam akritam karyam. Satam manyumudirayet. Here also there is one small life lesson. Asmakam sachivyam kuru. Do help me. Be of assistance to me. Asmakam of me. Sachivyam ministership kuru. Please do. So please act as my minister. So please act on my behalf and offer hospitality to Hanuman is what he's saying. Naha karyam kartavyam na atikramet. Naha for us. Asmakam naha. Both mean very similar things. Asmakam for us, naha for us, our karyam, our work, that which should be done, our duty. Na atikramet should not be neglected. We should not neglect our duty, basically. Satam akritam karyam manyum udiraye. Satam of good people. Akritam karyam undone duties. Manyum udiraye will give rise to anger. So, when you have to do your duty, if you do not accomplish the duty, then in good people, anger will arise. In the sense, people will get angry with you if you do not perform your duty when you have to perform it. Good people will get angry with you if you do not perform your duty when you have to perform it. That is the meaning. Satam manyumudirayet. In good people, anger will arise. Okay, I hope the meaning is clear. So if you do your duty, good people will not be angry with you. That is the basic meaning. Okay, so we will see one more shloka and then shloka. Salilādurdhvamuttishṭha. Salilādurdhvamuttishṭha. Tishṭhatveshakapistvayi. Tishṭhatveshakapistvayi. Salilādurdhvamuttishṭha. Tishṭhatveshakapistvayi. Salilādurdhvamuttishṭha. Tishṭhatveshakapistvayi. Asmakamatitischaiva. Asmakamatitischaiva. Pujyascha plavataṁ Pujyascha plavataṁ Asmakamatitischaiva. Pujyascha plavataṁ Asmakamatitischaiva. Pujyascha plavataṁ. Together. Salilādurdhvamuttishṭha. Tishṭhatveshakapistvayi. Asmakamatitischaiva. Pujyascha plavataṁ. Once more. Salilādurdhvamuttishṭha. Tishṭhatveshakapistvayi. Asmakamatitischaiva. Pujyascha plavataṁ. Salilat urdhvam. From the ocean above. Uttishṭha. Please rise. Asmakam atitihi. Our atitihi. Guest. Cha eva pujyaha. One who is worthy of worship. Cha plavatam varaha. The greatest among those who are leaping. The greatest among the monkeys. Eshaha kapihi. This Hanuman. Tvayitishthato. In you may he rest. In you may he stay. So, O Mainaka, rise above the ocean and our guest, the one who is worthy of worship, that Hanuman who is the greatest among the monkeys, may he rest on your peaks. That is the meaning. Atithi is an interesting word usage here. Atithi refers to, why, do you know why Atithi is called an Atithi? Atithi you all know means guest. We all say, no, we have an Atithi at home. So what does Atithi mean? Does anybody know? Why is Atithi called that?
Someone who is well has to be welcomed or something like that.
No.
Atithi Devo Bhava Chollu.
So, okay, that is our niyama, but why is the Atithi called an Atithi? Rekha ji.
Ma'am, one who comes to our home without any tithi.
Correct. Atithi. Yasya tithi na vidyate atithihi. Bahuvrihi samas. Which means he is not giving you a date for coming. He just turns up. Can you imagine in today's world, somebody just turning up in somebody's house? Even to go to the next door to collect one Vethalapaka, we have to take appointment and say, I will come between 5:30 to 5:45 sharp. In that 15-minute window only, I will come and go. Please be there when I am coming. So, or when we call home also, Navaratri, we say, oh, your time slot is on Sunday between 7:30 to 9. Okay, so this is how it is. We always expect people to follow a tithi for coming. There is no tithi for them to come or go. That is where atithi. Okay, and the important rule in Manusmriti or in any of the Dharma Shastras is that Atithi kila puja raha. The Atithi is the one who has to be worshipped with great reverence. So, with all humility, the Atithi should be worshipped. So, when somebody comes without notice to our house, we should be extremely thrilled. We should welcome them. We should make them feel very much at home. And we should not ask them, time to leave, what do you have any work to do? That at all, we should not ask. We should happily make them sit. We should talk to them. We should make them feel good. All this you have to do for only Atithi, one who comes without any appointment. In today's world, it seems fantastic to believe that this is the attitude that we are expected to foster, but we can try. So if somebody comes, some neighbor at least comes, drops in, or somebody comes, we can be polite to them. So that's what we learn from Atithi Kila Puja. Okay, so with this we close this part. Let's you can stop the recording anytime, Rupaji. You can start the